Okay, all right. Welcome to today's workout. What we're going to start off with a couple arm swings to get our shoulders warmed up and our chest open. So we're going to start by swinging our arms in front of our chest, and you're just going to alternate whatever arm is on top here. And then we're going to move on to going straight up and straight down. So now we'll take it here, straight up, and straight down. You really want to think about trying to get your arm back or as high up as you can without feeling any weirdness in your shoulders, okay? Try not to use the momentum of your arm to slam it back, okay? Really slow and controlled here. And then now we're going to do kind of like a backstroke, or like that we would do here if we were swimming in a pool. So huge rotation here. Again, there shouldn't be any weirdness in your shoulder. Maybe you hear some kind of like creaking, but that's normal, especially if it's early where you are. All right, and then we're going to go back this way. All right, next thing we're going to do what are we doing? Oh, a wide stance. So get your feet in a wide stance, and then we're just going to do alternating toe touches. So you're going to be here, and it's almost like a windmill here. Come back up to the middle, and opposite toe of the hand meets the opposite toe here. All right. Might feel a stretch in your inner thigh. Think about using your core and your glutes and your hamstring to lift you back up. I don't want you using that lower back. All right. Next thing we're going to do is just kind of stay right here, hand in the middle. We're going to open up here. Slowly change arms, open up here. From here, you're going to take your hands down to the ground, and you're going to get into a plank position. All right, you're going to hold that plank. You're going to pull your shoulder blades in and get into this just kind of like a static hold here. And then we're going to alternate, bringing our right foot to our right hand. And then hold that for about 3 seconds. Let that hip open up a little bit. Switch legs. Left foot to left hand. You're just going to do this twice. So 2 times on the right, 2 times on the left. Okay, now from here, I'm going to get back into that plank. Hold that plank, shoulders are back, core engaged, and then push back into a down dog. You might need to walk your hand back a little bit if that feels better for you. Look down at your toes, and then come back into that plank. Hold your plank, and then slowly bend your knees to the ground. Let your knees touch, but not transferring the weight. And then extend your knees. So bend, extend, bend, extend. Now this next time you are going to come down, you're going to bend your knees, get into that tabletop position, and you're going to do 2 cat-cows. Really round that back, and then arch, look up at the ceiling, round. Oh my gosh, this hurt a lot. Pop and that back, and round. All right, and you're going to walk back into that plank, walk all the way back up to standing, and then from here we're going to go into a reverse lunge with a reach back. So whoop, reaching back. Now notice how my back leg is kind of straight. It's not like a real true reverse lunge. So I'm kind of stepping back, reaching back, and feel all the things here. Stretch, hip flexors, stretch, lean here. Start my watch so I get credit for this. Keep going, step back. All right. Now we're going to do some toy soldiers, which you're just going to kick your right leg up, touch your toe with your left hand. If you can. If you can't, then maybe it's just you touch your knee or your shin. All right, just warming up the quads, lengthening the hamstrings a little bit, and you always have a soft knee on the leg that you're standing with here. A couple more of these, and then we're going to go into our squats because we're going to be doing some squats later. All right, take your feet a little bit outside of your hips, whatever feels like a normal stance for you and your regular squat. And then we're just gonna go straight up and straight down. All right, we're gonna do 5 of these. And then we're gonna do a 5-second hold at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna do 5 kind of mid-range pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're gonna go right back into a squat, full range. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. 5-second hold at the bottom. 5, 4. Open up your hips, knees. 3, 2, 1. Pulses mid-range. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, shake out your legs a little bit. If you have a long band like this or a long towel, I want you to lightly grip it, and we're just going to pull it over and here. Now, if you feel like you do not have that mobility of your shoulders and you're doing this thing right here, don't do that. Just stay up high. Opening up your shoulders and your chest is the whole purpose of this. So if you can go all the way up and all the way over with no problem, do it. If you can only go here before you have to really alter your shoulder and elbow position, then you're going to stay here. You can twist, turn to the right, turn to the left, get a little bit of movement. Okay, now we're going to do some jumping jacks, and we're going to do some butt kickers, and then we're going to get going. All right, jumping jacks, ready, 20 seconds. Now, the whole format of this workout, we're going to do a bunch of different circuits. We're going to do a lower body, upper body, and then kind of like a cardio move. And everything's 30 seconds, okay? We're going to go through it 3 times. You get 10 seconds of rest. You're going to set an interval timer, so we're really going to stay on track, all right? 3 rounds of every circuit. All right, butt kickers, go. We're going to do this twice. So after this butt kicker, here's your modification. If you're not jumping, you're just going to try to kick your heel to your butt. You can kind of shift and lean one side to the other, just picking up your tempo as you feel comfortable. But if you're jumping, you can pump your arms and make it a little bit more dynamic. All right, last time jumping jacks. Here's your modification. If you're not jumping, if you have any issues, any back issues, I would say to stay grounded. No jumping for you. You can get just the benefit that we're looking for is just to kind of get that blood pumping, get your heart rate up, make sure your muscles are nice and warm before we get started. And you can do that without jumping, certainly. All right, ready? And go. Butt kickers. All right, we're just here for about 10 more seconds. And rest. Okay. Whew, we're warm. My heart rate's up. So we're going to get started. All right. So first things first, we are going to start with alternating reverse lunges. Now, because we're doing a lower body and then an upper body exercise, we are going to be working different muscle groups. So we don't need that much time to transition. Your heart rate will be elevated. And I want you to go heavy to where you feel, you'll feel comfortable, but heavy enough for your challenge, because 30 seconds really isn't that much, especially since we're alternating right, left with our legs. So we're going to hold dumbbells here, and we're going to go here 30 seconds, just right, left, right, left. All right, then we are going to transition into a alternating row. Now, you are going to be hinged over for this because we're alternating right, left, right, left. So you can be here, back is nice and, neutral. I don't want you kind of rounding your back as you're bending over. Another option too is where I kind of like this is a split stance. Okay, so maybe you do it split stance. All right. Anyway, I was doing both arms together, so actually right, left. So you're here. 30 seconds. The last thing we're going to do is a squat pop. Now, I just made that name up. if you are not jumping, that you're going to pop up, but you're just going to step up at kind of like this. So here's a squat pop, boom, boom, popping up. And here's if you're not jumping, you're here, step, step, bow, bow, step, step. It's kind of like a little, it's a little teeny hop, but this is full long jump. Okay. All right. So 3 exercises. Load your weights, grab your weights, whatever you want to use. I worked out yesterday and did legs, so I'm going to go really light today. All right. 30 seconds starts now. All right. Oh, sorry, not now. In 7 seconds. 6, 5, shoulders are back.
3, 2,
oh my gosh,
1.
He talks.
Go.
I don't even have to talk anymore. The whole workout. All right. Right, left, right, left. Oh, my phone just dropped. Shoulders are back because we're working on our posture here.
Halfway there.
Halfway there, he said. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Push your chest forward. But your focus is your legs. How low can you go? Get that knee to touch the ground or close to it.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Rest.
Now, grab your weights. Oh, we have 30 seconds of rest. Grab your weights that you're going to use for our bent over row. All right. I'm going to go the same because I did a full body yesterday. So this is my rest day. So grab your weight that you feel comfortable rowing for 30 seconds in that hinged position. If your back starts to bug you, then you're going to reset.
2.
All right, go.
Go.
Right and left. Rowing to the hip sockets, not to the side right here. That's going to make you elevate your shoulder. So row it back. I'm going to switch legs at halfway.
Halfway there.
Ooh, he's there. Core is engaged. It's my first time using this little interval timer.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Now here's our little pop squat thing. But I like that we get rest in between. That is very nice. Almost a little too much, but it's fine. We'll make it work. All right. Start with your feet wide and your butt low. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
go.
And go. All right. And if you start to fatigue out or get tired, then we're just going to slow down your tempo, or you can take a little rest, but try to power through. You only have 15 more seconds. Almost there.
3, 2, 1.
And rest.
Rest.
All right, round 1 done. Oh boy. Grab your weights for your squats.
2, 1. Go.
Sorry, not squats, lunges. I'm going to pause it really quick because that was a quick turnaround. We actually need 30 seconds of rest at the end of the circuit and 10 seconds between, right? All right. And that's what we'll do. Grab your weights and go. Focusing on your legs, making sure those knees are stacked right over your ankles.
Halfway there.
How many reps can you get in 30 seconds?
Three, 2,
all right.
1. Rest.
Now this is where I'm going to switch it and give us 10 seconds. So grab your weights for your rows. Go ahead. You have 2 seconds. Ready? And go. Alternating right arm, left arm, right and left. It's kind of like a push-pull.
Halfway there.
I'm going to switch legs here since I'm doing that split stance.
Three, 2, 1.
All right, drop your weights. We're just resting for 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go into those pop squats. All right, ready? And go. Go ahead and start low. Down and up. We're gonna rest for 30 after this.
There.
And then we'll start our last round. Oh boy.
3, 2, 1.
And rest.
Rest.
Okay. All right, last round. We're gonna rest for 30 seconds here. Let that heart rate come down. I'm sure it's elevated. Grab a quick sip of water. And then we have our last round. Okay. Grab those weights. Alternating reverse lunges. And go.
Halfway there.
I like this guy. Because that might be the world's worst counter. I think most personal trainers are.
3, 2, 1.
This keeps us
Rest.
on track. Okay, switch your weights out if you are switching your weights. Ready? Grab them, get set up into your hinged over position or that split stance and go. Last time. Core is engaged, hips are square to the floor.
Halfway there.
I'm switching.
Three, 2, 1.
All right, drop your
Rest.
weights. All right, last round of those horrible squats. Ready? And we're starting right now. Drop, come up, drop, come up. See if you can challenge yourself by getting lower and jumping higher or going faster.
Halfway there.
Those are ways that you can increase that intensity. Almost there.
3, 2, 1. Workout
All right.
complete.
Nice. Workout done. Okay. Whew. Let's see here. All right. Done. All right. Grab some water. We're going to walk around. Next our work is going to be 40 seconds instead of 30. Okay, we're gonna have 3 rounds and 3 exercises again. I changed it. Okay, we are going to be doing a squat with a little pulse at the bottom, okay? So you're gonna load your squat. You could put 2 weights here, you could put 1 weight here, depending on what you have at home. You're gonna squat at the bottom, 1, 2, at your lowest point, come up. If you have a band like this and you'd like to use it and it doesn't bother your back, use your band, okay? You're here for 40 seconds. So we're squatting with the two pulses at the bottom, all right? Then your second exercise, you're gonna be down on the ground and we're doing a chest fly with probably lighter dumbbells than you're squatting with. Your chest fly is gonna look like this. Here. Now, elbows are slightly bent. Taking your elbows down to the ground, or if you can get them there. And here, it's gonna be harder if you have less of an angle. The more you have your elbows bent, the easier it is. The longer and the less angle you have, straighter your arms are, the longer your levers are, the harder it's going to be. So if you have light weights, maybe you want to go and extend your elbows a little bit more. If your weights are heavy, you're going to bend your elbows a little bit more, okay? We're doing those, and those need to be a slow tempo because we're doing it for 40 seconds. So don't try to set any records doing like 50 reps, okay? Then you're here for mountain climbers, okay? As fast as you can go. This is meant to be an exercise to get your heart rate elevated. So sometimes we do these mountain climbers and they're more like core focus. This is, but also I want you to go fast because we're trying to get your heart rate elevated. So squat, pulse, chest fly, mountain climbers, 3 rounds. We only have 10 seconds of rest in between, 15 seconds of rest and transition to one exercise from the other. Ready? OMG. It's making me pay for it. I'm not doing that. I refuse. Just gonna be my own timer like I have been for 16 years. All right, gotta grab your weights, squat, pulse, and go. It's too good to be true. I knew it. Pulse at the bottom. I mean, it was kind of nice, but whatever. Not paying. It's like one more subscription that I don't need. Halfway there. Just gave you one little taste of one workout. And then it was like, and now that's going to be $12 a month. All right, 3 seconds. 2 and 1. All right, come down. We're resting, we're transitioning. Grab your weights for your fly. Make sure that your core is engaged. Ready? And go. So core is engaged. Nice and slow. Try not to take those weights like right at your shoulder height. Try to take them down right at that chest line, right where your chest is, okay? We'll see where we are time-wise. Over halfway there. Nice and slow and controlled. All right, last one. And then you're going to drop your weights. You're going to flip over into your plank position. All right, now here is 40 seconds, guys. This is kind of a long time to do this dynamic mountain climber, but you can do it. Challenge yourself, keep moving, okay? Ready, and go. If you slow down at the end, that's fine, but just try to push as hard, as fast, as long as you can go. All right? Try to see if you can get that back flat. And your core stays pulled in and nice and engaged throughout the whole movement. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Ugh. Gross. Round 1 done. All right. We're resting for 30. Grab some water. Heart rate's going to come down a little bit. Grab your weights. Come up. And go. 40 seconds. Pretend like I have weights. Up. Your lowest point, you should feel your glutes at the bottom of that pulse. And hamstrings and quads, you should feel it all. Make sure you're evenly distributing the weight in your shoes, even kind of going out on the sides a little bit and the heels. That'll force you to open up your knees and hips and let your hips and glutes get a little bit more involved in this exercise. 5 seconds left. All right, and done. Drop those weights. Pick up your weights for your chest fly. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. If you want to make it a little bit more of a core exercise, you can lift your knees up, right over your hips, and you're here. Just think about pushing that lower back into the floor. I kind of like this because it takes a lot of the pressure out of my lower back, which I tend to have some lower back issues. So it feels nice on that back instead of here having like a rounded kind of arch in that lower back. We'll see where we are. You've got about 12 seconds left. Oh, no. We're only going to 40. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh my gosh, that was great. Flew by. All right, 10, 9, flip over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're on. 40 seconds. Find your tempo that you feel comfortable. Keep pushing through. We're already 15 seconds in. Go, 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 go. Halfway there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, 30 seconds to rest until we start last round. All right. Grab a quick sip of water. We've got 20 seconds left. Okay. Go ahead and grab your weights for your squats. I'll just leave mine on the ground. They look really nice down there. Just stay right there. All right, 40 seconds, here we go. Pulse at the bottom. You're on, clock is on. If you feel pain in your lower back, you can stay up higher and not squat and pulse as low. So you're here. Here. All right. If you feel good, challenge yourself, but necessarily, so not going lower isn't necessarily a better thing. You got to find that spot where you're still loading the quads and the legs appropriately, but not, you don't want to go down too low where you're cheating. Because this right here, I'm just resting pretty much. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Speaking of rest, go ahead and get on your back, grab your weights for your chest fly. You're starting in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over halfway there. Where are we? Oh, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I forgot to put my knees up this time. Or my feet up. All right, flip it over. Mountain climber. Here we go. So excited. This is the last round of mountain climbers. Clock is on and go. Push as hard as you can because you're not doing this again. You're not coming back to the mountain climber. Keep breathing. You're over halfway there right now. If you have any pain in your wrist, another option is just do this elevated, your hand on a step a little bit. It's a little bit less pressure on your wrist. I told you a little too late. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up to standing. Hallelujah. All right. One more circuit. Okay.
You're going to have to choose the right audio apps for you.
Okay.
Which one do you want to use?
All right. So we are going to need a step. And I know everybody in their house has some type of step, stool, something they can step on, box they can step on. So you're going to need to grab it. Then, and we're going to use weights for it, okay? So you're going to decide what weight you use. I would suggest using two moderate weights, one heavy weight, or if you're not super confident in a step up, then maybe you just do this body weight and see how you feel, okay? Okay, so single leg step up here, and we're gonna do 30 seconds on each leg, okay? Oh boy, must have a delivery or something. Dogs are going crazy. All right, 30 seconds on each leg. Then we're gonna go to an overhead press. Now, yeah, we're back to 30. We're gonna do both arms at the same time. Now, if you are pressing overhead and you're like, oh, this doesn't feel good, like I feel it in my neck or my traps, then I want you to alternate right, left, right, left. But if you can, I'd love for you to press with your arms together, okay? The second or the last exercise we're gonna do is actually gonna be incorporating the box again. And it's gonna be this guy right here. So you're gonna step up. It's kind of like a power up here, okay? We're switching legs. Now, if you are not jumping or don't feel safe on the step, you can just do alternating step ups like this. And this is body weight, okay? We're not trying to get injured, so no weights on that one. All right, 30 seconds, starting with the one leg, okay? I'm not gonna use any weights, but you guys are gonna load it here, or if you're like me and wanna do a body weight, all right? Let's all start with the left leg. Ready, go. Step up, don't transfer any weight to that right foot. Step up, slowly lower yourself down. Step up and down, up and down. Oh, Bobo. Zip it. Five seconds to go. All right, switch legs. There's no rest here. Going right into the other side. $15 seconds left. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now, whatever weights you use for that, you can drop them, or you can grab them or use the same weights, and we're gonna do it with it. We're gonna do our overhead press. So if you need to change your weights out, dogs are really going crazy, then do so now. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and start. You're gonna be the one to judge if you go right arm, left arm and alternate, or you do your presses with your arms together. Ready? And go. All right. 30 seconds. Keep your elbows in front of your body, no matter what press you're doing. Okay, it's just less likely to have a shoulder injury, as if you're opening up here. This is where people kind of tweak their shoulders when they're pressing or pressing too much. Okay, so keeping those elbows in the front line of your body will cut down on those overhead pressing injuries. And it's just more natural, I feel like. So here's alternating, and then here's together. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all right, so now let's go back to that step and go back to this kind of power up or alternating fast step up, whatever you choose to do. All right, if you're gonna do it with me, I'm kind of like jumping and switching legs at the top. All right, ready? And wait, might have to go and see what's going on here. And go. Go halfway there. and rest. All right, I'm gonna go see what's going on up there. Be right back. Amazon and UPS. Whew, okay, that should have been your rest time. Now, grab your weights. We're doing our step ups, single leg. Grab them. Get that left leg on the step. Ready? And go. You know, Amazon always takes pictures of the package. Oh, we have like a wooden door, but it has glass in it. And they're always, the dogs are always like so ferocious in the window when they're taking the picture. All right, switch legs. Killer attack dogs. Good. Slow up and slow down. See if you, when you step down, you can really shift your hip back, but not put a lot of weight into that back leg. So we're trying to keep that front leg loaded, this on the step, as much as we can. All right, 3 and 2 and 1. All right, grab your weights. We're going into that overhead press. Ready? And go. Right, left, here, or overhead press. Almost there. Let's see. 3 seconds left. 2. Last one right here. All right. And drop your weights. And we're going right back to that step up. I mean, power up. Here, body weight. So drop your weights. All right, here we are. And go. So jump and switch, or just alternating. Right, left, right, left. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of rest. One more round, and then you're done. Ooh-wee. Heart rate is elevated. What is it? Oh, I don't know. 135. Tell you what, my stomach is growling. Sorry, I'm hungry. All right. Let's go ahead and get that foot ready to go. You're gonna grab your weights. Last round. Ready? And go. Step up and down. All right, don't let your shoulders round forward. We're working on our posture and our upper body as we're doing this. That knee all the way extended right here. Get the most out of the exercise. Lean into that front leg as that back leg comes down to the ground. All right, for this one, switch and go. 12 seconds to go. Last one. And done. All right, come down, 10 seconds to transition to grab your dumbbells for your overhead press. Another thing, if you're going heavy, but you still want to use 2 hands in press, use your knees, cheat a little bit. Use your legs for some power. Okay, if you're struggling, I'd much rather use your legs than be like, you tweak your shoulders and neck. Ready? And go. We are done with weights after this. Ten seconds left. Here's what it's going to look like if you need that little extra boost. And done. Okay. Wonderful. Drop those weights. Hey, last time. Here we go. This is my favorite. And go. I love it that I'm getting green light notifications that Kenzie's buying stuff at the school for lunch. I packed her like 30 million things in her lunchbox today. Oh boy. I'm sure something really healthy. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. OMG. This is a 45-minute class and this is 44 minutes in. It was great timing. All right, what we're gonna do to cool down, not to warm up, should be really warm. Cool down, you're just gonna walk around, take 5 really deep breaths in and really long exhales out your mouth, okay? So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. So the faster you can get yourself back down and your heart rate regulated, the better. And the more, the quicker you can get into the state of recovery. All right, so inhale and exhale. And then I want you to hold on to something. You can continue to breathe, to do your deep breathing. And we're just gonna hold on to one leg or hold on to something and grab one leg, give it a nice little stretch. Just for about 5 seconds, stretch the quad, maybe the hip flexor, push your chest forward, pull a little bit harder, keep your knees in alignment, and then pivot that ankle, cross it over that opposite knee, shoot your hips back, open up that hip, and then come up to standing and do the same thing on the other side. Pull, 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 get a nice little stretch, cross it over, burn, burn, hinge over. Ooh, that feels so good on that hip and that glute. Sore. And then you're just going to pivot, face a wall, face something, and you're going to lift one toe. You could do this into the side of your wall. If you don't want to put your foot on the wall, you can also push back like this and stretch. Keep your heel planted this way and keep your heel into the floor. Just lean forward. But I get a much deeper stretch, lifting and elevating my toe and leaning in this way. All right, and then a couple arm swings and you are done. Thanks for working out, and I hope you really enjoyed it as much as I did. All right, see you next time.